rationale and purpose of the event is for the community of cigar smokers to socialise in a private event whilst interacting with new people and sharing stories and experiences. During the event, information about upcoming events will be provided and detailed, which allows for the attendees to potentially plan to attend another such event. One of the minor aspects of the purpose of this event is for the leading partner, Cigar Hut, to advertise their products to potentially new clients. Cigar smoking in Australia is on the rise, and events like this provide people with the knowledge to partake safely. Many cigar appreciation events require the attendees to either bring their own cigars or they are given a taste of cigar provided, then buy each cigar they are after. This event is changing up the normality of these events by providing a ticket which enables the buyer to collect 2 cigars and a welcome drink. Other cigars will be available for purchase, should the attendees require more. This event is also pushing the bounds of normality by hosting at a licensed venue. In Queensland, there are many laws surrounding the ability to smoke in licensed venues, and the event organisers have located a venue which is suitable for the event type. The event will be held at a prestigious venue of the Eatons Hill Hotel on their breathtaking rooftop bar with night views of the Brisbane city skyline. This event is a hybrid of a function centre with a pub and a nightclub. This allows for the events of all sizes to be run throughout the venue. The rooftop bar has a large smoking area with access to full-service bar and 2 unisex toilets. This venue is the perfect match for this type of event. The event will be held on the 31st of March 2019. With a distinct factor, the weather should be a little cooler whilst still being warm enough even in the evening to be comfortable. As part of this event is being held outside. The weather of the day is a very important aspect. As stated before, this event will be held in the evening. This is due to a few important reasons. The first is the view. The view from the rooftop bar is amazing, and the sunset could potentially act to highlight a positive aspect of the event. Seconding is cigar smoking is traditionally partaken in the evening and the night, and this event will hopefully follow this part of tradition. This will be a pre-purchased ticketed event, which allows for the limitation of attendees to a small group of 25 people. The cost of the ticket will be $60, which will cover the venue hire, finger food, a couple of welcome beverages, and 2 cigars. Drinks will not be covered, and attendees will have to buy their own drinks. This will limit the costs and provide an opportunity for a lower ticket price. These tickets will be sold through the partner of the event, Cigar Hut. This will be done by advertising in their weekly newsletter.
It is the vision of this event that cigar appreciation-based events are held more regularly in accordance with the state and federal law and the legislation made by the Queensland and Australian governments. These kinds of events tend to be looked down upon by society today due to the supposed health risks of cigar smoking. It is the mission of this event to provide education to the public about these kinds of events whilst providing an amazing experience for those who partake in this hobby. The mission statement for this event has been put together with some difficulty due to federal legislation which details the advertisement of tobacco-based hobbies and events. Federal legislation states that no mention of smoking or the use of tobacco products can be made in the advertising of said tobacco products. It is believed that the prevention of this will lessen the number of people partaking in these activities. The mission statement for this event, however, is now service and experience based. This allows for the portrayal of a successful event whilst ensuring that it is run in accordance with the law. The mission statement is to provide an unforgettable experience while providing exceptional service and educated knowledge to all who attend. The objectives of this event are very simple and will now be detailed. The main objectives of this event is to provide an unforgettable service and experience to all of those in attendance. One aspect of this is the first impression on the day of the event. First impressions tend to be the most important for any event, as they set the tone for the entire evening. This can be easily overcome with a simple greeting or ensuring that the venue is clean and presentable, whilst providing what appears to be a comfortable setting. The next objective is to provide a social experience for cigar smokers. Cigar events in Queensland are limited as the smoking laws in the state are quite strict, which frightens away most proposed events. Providing a safe social environment for cigar smokers will ensure that events like this could potentially be run again in the future. The last objective is to provide an education for the public into the lifestyle of cigar smoking and why people choose to partake. Cigar smoking is seen to be as bad as cigarette smoking, which could not be any further from the truth, as cigars do not contain the same chemicals, any chemicals for that matter, as cigarettes. Whilst cigarette smoking is still prevalent in today's society, cigar smoking is still revered to be the same level as the bogeyman. This event aims to change this misconception by providing information to any who inquire.
Target audience analysis. The target audience will be the regular cigar smokers. We will invite our top smokers. We will allocate all tickets to Cigar Hut, our prime retail partner to distribute to the top cigar smoking clients. We are expecting an audience from the higher socioeconomic background, majority male. Females count for just over 10% of the cigar smoking population. So it is possible that there may be females in attendance, but we are not expecting high numbers. Age of participants will range from approximately 25 to 40 as the cigar smoking age has recently lowered, with cigars seeing as a resurgence in image as fashionable. We would anticipate that our audience has tried our brand of cigar previously. However, we are open to customers who may prefer other brands in an attempt to sell them. Organizational structure. The venue will be a rooftop terrace with the designated areas. As a reception where guests will be personally greeted and welcomed with an arrival drink. A function area where food is served and the events of the evening take place, and a designated smoking area to comply with the federal government legislation. The venue will need to be equipped with AV equipment, a microphone, speakers, and a large TV screens and projector for the presentation, as well as an accessible bar and scattered cocktail tables. We will have a private bar available to our guests with 2 bar staff and have 2-3 waiters running food throughout the evening. Bathrooms will be easily accessible throughout the evening. Challenges and the recommendations. There are 3 main challenges which we will need to address. Firstly, being an event for smokers, it will be difficult to host an event where food cannot be served or consumed in the same location as the smoking area due to the law. This will make it difficult for guests as they will need to move in and out of the room. It may also contribute to the second challenge of having smaller numbers. With only 25 attendees and people moving between the event space and the smoking area, we need to be careful to make sure that a space is not too big. This will give the idea that the event is empty and not well attended. It is important that space is still intimate and well decorated to give the impression that the event is exclusive and high-end. To combat the separation of area, we will have smoking breaks in the procedure so that people are encouraged to smoke together. These will coincide with the tastings of our new ranges in smoking area to encourage all invitees to move between areas together. We will also need to be aware of any legal restrictions in regards to giving away samples of cigars at the venue and in our own takeaway bags. We will need to overcome the potential that the weather will affect the evening. The event is planned for the rooftop function with the designated smoking area, which will be utilized throughout the evening. It will be essential that there is a cover for both parts of function in the event of rain. Heaters will also need to be available in case it is cold or windy. If a covered area is not available on the rooftop, then we will have a second space on hold at the venue inside, which fits the above requirements on standby. We will keep a close eye on weather reports in the week leading to the event and hourly on the day of event to ensure that we will not caught off guard by the bad weather. And thanks for watching.